So waiting for the captains. So after toss, you'll get around 10 minutes if you come now. Otherwise, the time will be lessened because 10 o'clock we are going to start the match. So here we are having both the captains out in the middle. We'll be checking the list thoroughly as of who are going to be the playing 11 against each other. So two captains out. Mantan Khudkar for Kalay Warriors and Kishore Sinare for Sai Baba Amona, having a close look at the playing list of each other as everything is settled. So now official Ajit Shirodkar will be briefing with the rules and regulation of this tournament. So here we are about to take the toss. Let's see who is going to spin the coin. So Manthan to spin. Heads is the call. Heads it is. Kishore, you have won the toss. And what is your take?
We will field first.
So any particular reason for immediately opting for field?
We don't know the exact situation of the pitch, and because of the moisture and dew factor, we elected to field.
Okay, Kishore, looking to be a good balance. Sai Baba Amona is a big name as far as this tournament concerned because you have won in the previous editions. So, are you confident enough?
This tournament is a prestigious tournament, and we are totally so much interested to participate this tournament. So, uh, nothing else to say.
So, I think you all are playing after almost a break of 8 to 10 years because I have seen Sai Baba Amona at the complex ground, not on this ground. So, I think now this is a different format. Welcome back to this tournament and best of luck to you all. Manthan, what you would have done if you have to win the toss?
Yeah, I would have done the fielding also, but damn side wicket. But sometimes good to lose toss. And
So I'm not going to ask about your strategies now, but what will be the target that is in your mind now as far as the conditions are concerned?
yeah, some 160 plus score would be a better target here on this wicket.
So now, last year what Kalay Warriors were played, and some players are missing out, so young guns have been included. So anyways, best of luck, and that's all from the center. Sai Baba Amona has won the toss, and they will be fielding first. Thank you, DJ. So here we go with this beautiful setting in the fourth day of this tournament. Two teams playing in the morning session to book their place in the second round. A team which is making comeback after almost 10 years. It's a Sai Baba Amona all the way from north side. And a team from village Panchayat Kalay with some young guns in that side. So here we are going to the playing list of Kalay Warriors. Manthan Kutkar, captain, a very young prospect. His brother Aryan Kutkar, also a good prospect to watch. Pranam Desai, Ranjit Kutkar, Hari Mamal, outstation player. Mohit Redkar, outstation player. Tejal Borkar, Sagar Borkar, Praveen Borkar, Supresh Naik, Shubham Naik, and Sudesh Naik is the 12th man. Meanwhile, they are up against a very strong unit. Sai Baba Sports Club all the way from Amona. Kishore Sinari, a former Goa police player and a captain of the side. Rupal Sinari, another good name in the game of cricket. Tukaram Gawas, Sunil Sinari, Dinesh Gawas, Sanju Gawas, Aniket Parab, Uddesh Gawas, Chetan Gaukar. Samarth Gawas, the Superman of Goa, normally plays for Goa Police, but this is a different format. That makes him to play as an outstation player. Right now, in the middle, having a chat with his captain. Maybe thinking about the proceedings and giving his inputs as per his experience. Amir Kadekar, another young prospect, a pacey bowler who can trouble any batsman at any given point. A good prospect, playing as an outstation player, normally plays for Madanant. Since their team didn't get a chance to play in this tournament, he is giving his services as outstation player. And Krishna Sinari is the 12th man of Sai Baba Sports Club Amona. So meanwhile, two openers out. Aryan Kutkar and Manthan Kutkar, two brothers out to open the proceedings for Kalay Warriors. So this is going to be a good contest. If this pair continues to bat for at least 5 to 6 overs, then definitely they are going to set the platform as Mohit Redkar, Hari Mamal, Pranam Desai, Tejal Borkar, not to forget these names, who can actually put a decent total on the card. So meanwhile, a good contest is on. The field has been set. Fielders, after doing their prayers, getting together as a pack of players, have spread all over the ground. And I can see Superman right in front of the commentary box with jersey number 12, applauding for the players. So what a player he should be to include in the team. So here we go with the umpires. Call umpire checking. Nilesh Naik having a great check at his partner, at his statistician, and with his call, let's start with the game. Amir Kadekar, right arm over the stumps. First delivery leaves the ball to travel to the keeper. Slight fumble from the keeper, but that is a loosener to start with. Good run up, a smooth action, and a lovely bowling action. That is Amir Kadekar. So meanwhile, two officials out in the middle, as usual, Nilesh Naik and Ajit Shirodkar in Caribbean flavor. Oh my dear, what a lovely strike from this short guy. Don't go on his stretcher. He is immensely talented as well, like his brother. And he has made a statement by a lovely pull shot over the mid-wicket. Ball crosses fence by bouncing couple of times. That is a welcome boundary from the bat of Aryan. Younger brother opens the account for Kalay Warriors. So now definitely Amir Kadekar will be thinking of what to do. Maybe he must have thought Aryan looks to be a kid. So let's take some time before cutting loose. Meanwhile, here's the next delivery, pasted delivery. Even a hint of outswinger, travels safely to the keeper. Keeper not able to grab the ball properly. Maybe little bit rusty because of the COVID situation as tournaments have been dried up. Meanwhile, so here we set for the next delivery. Maybe taking some time up. Amir Kadekar with the new ball, right arm over the stumps. Another good delivery. Oh my dear, look at that. The ball has bounced. Even the ball almost went past, kissing the edge of the bat. Lucky survival for Aryan. What a delivery bowled by Amir Kadekar. He is getting his confidence onto the roll, hitting the right areas to trouble the batsman. That is a wonderful delivery. Right now, the man on screen is a Superman. Cameraman also can't take eyes off Samarth Gavas. Meanwhile, chance of a run out. Good throw at the non-strikers and slight fumble, but equally well backed up by the mid-on fielder. Meanwhile, a stretch of arms signaling that it is a wide, slightly deviating away from the line and length. Ball travels way outside the guideline, and that's a couple of runs to take the total to 6. So cameraman is a big fan of Samarth Gavas. Looks to be as the most of the time the camera is focused on the Superman. Meanwhile, Amir Kadekar all set to deliver, and Manthan on the strike for the very first time in this tournament. And what to say, he is against a top-class bowler. Let's see what are the plans, the strategies by Amir Kadekar for Manthan Khutkar. Lovely in swinger onto the pads. Meanwhile, a 1 is the call. We have to wait for umpire's signal. Looks to be off the bat. So ball, after hitting the bat, rolls onto the pads to take a single. So with that single, Manthan opens his account and team total moves to 7. So that brings Aryan, who has shown little intent on the very first delivery, is on the striking end. Let's see what is going to be his approach as a power play over is on. Another good cut shot, chance of a catch, fielder under the ball, and yes, the fielders are not going to miss. That's the opportunity created by Amir Kadekar, and Aryan back to the pavilion. First wicket goes down at the score of 7. DJ. So after departure of Aryan, it's another promising prospect from Village Panchayat Kalay. Pranam Desai, as the over number 1 concluded, he will be at the striking end. Actually, I was a bit surprised as Pranam didn't open the inning. Even another good opener, Hari Mamal, also was in their side. But this is the matter of the strategies. Different captains applying different strategies. Sunil Sinari to continue from the Pepsi end and delivers a wide delivery. So wide taking the total to 8. 8 for the loss of 1 wicket. Sunil Sinari into the attack. Second power play over. As the morning session, little bit of dew on the ground, definitely there will be help for the bowlers. Left arm over the stumps, again well pitched, slightly a delay in the swing as the ball approaches the batsman, goes through the gap between bat and pad. Lucky escape as a ball was slightly away from the stumps. Otherwise, curtains would have been for Pranam. Pranam facing the first delivery, maybe not able to judge. Meanwhile, a good skills by the keeper behind the stumps. Another good in swinger. There is a appeal, but height is the concern. Throw was at the non-striker's end. Oh my dear. It wasn't backed up properly. Meanwhile, no harm done as ball has been stopped right inside the boundary rope. And a couple of runs in form of leg byes. If the ball has to be on the target, then definitely it would have been risky for Pranam. So couple of runs in form of leg byes takes the total to 10. And what a lovely morning on this very ground. Slight breeze is also blowing, keeping the players cool. Another good deal cuts the ball, the chance, and what a catch taken by none other than Superman of Goa, Samarth Gava's in act at the second slip. Lovely catch taken, ball was flying high, and the Superman takes it and make it look so comfortable. That's why that name Superman has been given to Samarth Gava's. Second wicket, back to the pavilion. Pranam Desai goes without even opening the account. 10 for the loss of 2 wickets. DJ. So new man in is Hari Mamal. And he is on strike. Elegant left-handed batsman normally opens for his team that he plays normally. Now since he's playing as outstation player, maybe the captain have thought of sending their regular openers atop the order. Otherwise, he's an elegant batsman to open the account. Again a good delivery, ball moving away from Hari. Hint of outswing by the left-handed bowler Sunil Sinari. Tall guy getting the proper elevation, bowled into the right areas, and look at the deviation as the ball was about to reach the bat. Another good delivery, lovely swing generated by Sunil Sinari to take the ball away from the batsman. And as Hari has seen, that ball is way outside the off stump, doesn't do any mischief with the ball, allows the ball to travel safely to the keeper. A tall guy getting the good angles and the right areas. Another good delivery, cuts the ball. There's a fielder at the point, straight to him. Gathers the ball comfortably. And that concludes over number 2. A successful consecutive over. A wicket each in both the overs that have been bowled so far. After completion of 2, 10 for the loss of 2 wickets. So as it is about to commence the third and the final compulsory power play over, Manthan Gudkar decides to take a free hit of Amir Kadekar. So as the free hit has been taken, definitely there is going to be change in the field setup. Amir Kadekar requesting his captain to set the field as per his requirement, and that is done. So here we go with the third over. First delivery, free hit. Lovely delivery, way outside the off stump. That was the strategy by Amir Kadekar to deliver at the guideline so that the batsman doesn't get the proper elevation, meanwhile resulting in a wide delivery. And free hit will continue. Score moves to 11. So let's see how this over is going to progress. Lovely delivery down the leg stump, again stretch of arms by the umpire, signaling that it is another wide. Amir Kadekar feeling the pressure, slightly deviating from the line and length. He's appealing for something, but umpires are very shrewd. Maybe thought that ball might have brushed the legs, but that is not the scenario. And the free hit will continue. So Hari Mamal on the striking end, and now he has got the license as the free hit has been chosen to continue. Hari connects, there's a proper connection away from the fielder from the circle, and ball races out of the ground in a flash of a second. That boundary taking the total to 17. What a lovely strike, cross-batted, straight drive, I must say, to hit the ball over the mid-off fielder. Meanwhile, the canteen services are open. Those who are hungry, those who are thirsty, you can visit the canteen between the two dugouts. Another good-looking drive, but straighter to the captain of the side. Kishore Sinari gathers the ball. No chance of any run. A good in-swinger, equally well played. So Hari Mamal has gained the confidence after hitting that boundary, and meanwhile, second free hit taken by Hari to accelerate the scoring. Let's see what are the changes that are going to be on the field. But since the power play is on, plenty of gaps outside the 30-yard circle. Another good connection. There's a fielder in act who has been patrolling the fence as a strong drive has been put in the previous ball. Meanwhile, could not take much advantage of this free hit. So just a single takes the total to 18. A slight acceleration now in the run rate, as current run rate is 7.20, and with this run rate the projected score is 144. That is flashing on the screen. Meanwhile, plays watchfully straight to covers. Again, captain in act receives the ball quite comfortably. No chance of any run. Even though free hit have costed only a boundary, but still what a lovely line and length maintained by Kishore Kadekar. Mixing up his delivery sometime. I beg your pardon, Amir Kadekar. Mixing up his deliveries. Another outswinger, but way outside the guideline. Immediately umpire. Very shrewd umpires. Very good judgment. We can see all the live things on the screen, so can have a close look. That was pitched way outside the guideline. Wide is the signal to take the total to 19. Amir Kadekar slightly deviating away from the line. Another good delivery onto the pads. Ball travels towards the short fine leg. Sunil Sinari, the tall guy who has delivered the second over, gathers the ball. Meanwhile, no chance of any run. And this is a very, very cautious approach from Kalay Warriors. They know that they need to build a partnership. And I think it is one more free hit that will be taken. In fact, third free hit of the inning. Swings the bat very hard. Meanwhile, a no ball bowled by Bala. So now the free hit of the no ball will be there, and later. So now this will be a normal free hit, not as per the rules, as a no ball has been delivered and a free gift offered by Bala. And a better correction from the bat of Manthan. Ball travels a bounce out of the boundary rope. That will boost the confidence of Manthan, as well as a beautiful boundary has come from the bat of Manthan. Good strike towards the mid-wicket area. Just guided the ball by flicking his wrist, as more vacancies are out of the 30-yard circle. So that boundary takes the total to 24. 24 at the end of 3 overs, and now the run rate has jumped to 8 runs per over. So Sunil Sinari to continue from Pepsi end. What elegant bowler, left arm speedster. Not going for the pace, but the swing that he is getting is have troubled the batsman. Another lovely delivery to deceive Hari. The late movement makes it difficult. Lovely delivery. Tall guy having a lovely bowling action. Ball getting the angle towards the batsman in the air and then going away from the bat. That is a lovely bowling from Sunil. Hari came down the track, placed the ball towards the captain, standing as a wall in the covers. Meanwhile, 2 dot balls bowled by Sunil, and it looks to be batsmen are not in a hurry. They want to get rid of some overs as a hint of swing generated by the bowlers. Another good delivery to deceive Hari. No answer from Hari, as there is no proper foot movement from the batsman. That makes it difficult to control that outswinging deliveries. But a lovely bowling display continues from Sunil Sinari. The run has come from the last compulsory power play over. Now, lovely 3 dot deliveries to boost the confidence of himself and his team. Lovely bowling display continues from Sunil from the far end. Another good delivery. Oh my dear. What a bowler. What a bowler that Sunil Sinari is proving to be. Continuous 4 deliveries in the same region. Not giving an inch, not having any hint for Hari Mamal as what and how to tackle with these deliveries. Beautiful to watch on the screen, the swing that Sunil is generating. Another good delivery, ball takes the edge but travels safely towards the deep point fielder. And a single is come finally in this 4th over. That brings a young talent who has played at the higher level, Manthan Kutkar, on the striking end. Looks to be very rusty because normally we don't see this type of batting from Manthan. He has not timed the ball and not middled the ball on numerous occasions. Maybe the lack of practice because of COVID situation made him little rusty, but he is a very elegant batsman. And a wonderful defense, I must say, as the ball has been hit right in the middle of the bat. What a lovely over concluded by Sunil Sinari. Just a run in this over. So bowling figures of Sunil Sinari, 2 overs bowled, 2 runs has given and a wicket. What a bowler is proving to be. Let's see who is going to deliver the 5th over of the inning. Tukaram Gawas. Right arm over for the left-handed Hari. Meanwhile, a wonderful effort on his follow-through. So far, a steady start by Kalay Warriors. Oh my dear, what a lovely chance of a catch. Fielder under the ball and a 3rd wicket back to the pavilion. Good catch taken by the fielder patrolling the fence at the long off area, and a lucky break provided by Tukaram. 3rd wicket back to the pavilion. DJ. So 3rd wicket goes down at the score of 25. Concern for the dugout of Kalay Warriors, but now many things depend on this batting pair. Mohit Redkar, a good prospect, and captain Manthan Kutkar, both are out in the middle, and definitely a lot depends on these 2 guys out in the middle. Shuffle down the track, flicks the ball, plays it towards the mid-wicket. Samarth Gawas, Superman into the act, collects the ball, and what a lovely throw towards the keeper. Meanwhile, a single taking the total to 26. As the wicket has fallen, the run rate also dropped to 5.78. So lot of hard work to be done now. Nonetheless, we have seen many a times when the wickets have fallen, even at the score of 20 or 15. I remember one match when India was struggling at 28 for 4. And then the captain came, strikes a century, played along with other players. And the final total on the board was 306, I believe so. And that too against Australia. So you never know, anything and everything is possible in the game of cricket. Meanwhile, Mohit on the striking end. Wonderful drive to take a single and open the account. Mohit is the man to watch in this inning, along with the captain. Lot depends on this batting pair. The left-handed elegant batsman and the right-handed batsman are out in the middle. Lot depends on this pair to post a good total. So far, fifth over in progress, 27 on the board. Wanted to cut the ball. Ball takes the inside edge. That was a fuller delivery. But lucky for Manthan that ball didn't roll onto the stumps. Change in pace. That is doing the trick for Tukaram, and over number 5 concludes. After completion of 5, score is 27 for the loss of 3 wickets. DJ. And captain decides to give one more over to Sunil Sinari as he was bowling beautifully and definitely will be looking to break this pair. Sunil Sinari left arm over. Good in-swinger, played with respect. Mohit knows that this is a different out wicket as more matches have been played on this turf. So definitely will be waiting to judge the nature of the wicket. An elegant batsman to watch from the Kalay Warriors. Another in-swinger, but away from the line and length. Now Sunil has to correct as he has been delivering most of the deliveries to the left-handed batsman, which were outswinger for them. Now, since the right-handed batsman is on the strike, this becomes the in-swinger, and if he is not going to change his line and length, then definitely he is going to bowl some extras. Wide takes the total to 28. Another good delivery. This is a much better line, but equally well played. See the punch of the Mohit. Even he didn't drive, just a push, and the ball travels out of the 30-yard circle, almost to the boundary rope for a single. Such is the class and the caliber of Mohit Redkar. Meanwhile, Manthan on the striking end. So definitely they have planned some strategy out in the middle as 3 wickets are down. And Kishore Sinari is also a very clever captain. That's why Sunil Sinari is bowling the 3rd over. Oh my dear, lovely cut shot away from the fielder. Meanwhile, fielder from the dip gathers the ball, throws it back to the keeper. Good running displayed by Mohit and Manthan to take couple of runs to take the total to 31. There was not a good effort, I must say, but a big man diving to stop the ball could not stop. And a couple of runs to take the total to 31. Half of the over has been bowled so far. Manthan on the striking end. Came down the track, plays watchfully towards the covers. One is the call. Throw was at the non-strikers and equally well black up. And that takes the total to 32. So now a good cricket we are about to witness as both the batsmen are quick between the wicket. They are snatching the singles from the fielding side. Another good delivery coming into the Mohit. Flicks the ball towards the square leg. Takes a single. Rotates the strike. And that total takes to the magical figure where many batsmen have got troubled on this score. Right now, a total is 33 for the loss of 3 wickets. All 3 on the scorecard. And 33 has done the damage in the previous matches. Let's see what is going to happen on 33. Plays watchfully. Still, score is at 33. That concludes over number 6. 33 for the loss of 3 wickets. Dizay. So after a setback, there is always a comeback as far as cricket is concerned. Meanwhile, Tukaram to continue. Mohit on the striking end. First delivery nicely driven. No chance for any fielder. Even the strongest fielder of the side could not stop that punched ball. If Samarth can't stop, then none other player can stop that ball, as he is the quickest. I beg your pardon, it's a captain. I thought it's a Superman, but the captain into the covers. And that's a welcome boundary from the bat of Mohit. The score moves to 37. Cuts the ball straight to the point fielder. As I was saying about the setbacks and the comeback, even Viraj has updated me. Even our national team let this delivery happen. Another good delivery, good sensible batting, plays watchfully. Two is the call. Oh my God. Mohit slips down. Hope he is not injured, because in the previous edition, he is the one who has twisted his leg. Now he has to be very cautious while taking the run, as well as be safe. So meanwhile, we are talking about the comebacks. Again, India against Australia, where 48 for 4. Another cut shot and a catch is dropped. Looks to be, oh my dear. There was a couple of opportunities created by Tukaram in this over. First difficult chance dropped by the captain in the covers, and now a much simple chance dropped by the keeper, giving the confidence to the batsman. And the way Samarth is looking at his players, definitely is not happy. What could have been 5 wickets back to the pavilion. Both the batsmen survive. Meanwhile, another boundary takes the total to 42. So 48 for 4, and Yuvraj Singh and Mahendra Singh Dhoni scoring those centuries to post the total to 349 in 50 overs. Now, even a left-handed batsman and a right-handed batsman out in the middle. Let's see whether they can replicate the innings of the class batsmen of Indian national team, which they have done in the past, and a lot many things to do. Both the batsmen have got a one chance each. So meanwhile, flicks the ball towards the mid-wicket to take a single. Requesting the extra player, and I've seen one good name in the dugout of Sai Baba Amona. Pushparaj is there in the dugout. Pushparaj, please come and assist our scorer with the names of our players, because some jersey numbers are not written. पुष्पराज जर मातसो हांगा आयलो जाल्यार स्कोरराक बरें जातलें तुमच्या प्लेयरांची नांवां बरोवपाक कित्याक जर्सी नंबर्स थोडे बरोवना वेलकम पुष्पराज Aniket the bowler. A good delivery, but ball kept low, making it difficult for the keeper. So wonderful bowling that continues. And even this delivery has been bowled way outside the off stump. That actually made the keeper not to stop the ball. Otherwise, definitely a big guy would have stopped the ball with the help of this protecting gear onto his legs. Meanwhile, 2 runs to the total. Score moves to 46. And that extra brings Manthan on the striking end. Aniket to deliver right arm around the stumps for the left-handed batsman. Lovely delivery straight onto the stumps. Equally well played. Flicks the ball. Wanted the second, but a quick reflexes from a Superman in the square leg region. Patrolling the fence. Stops the incoming couple of runs. And both the batsmen settle for a single. Scoreboard moving at a regular occasion. Score moves to 47. We are into the 8th over. Another good delivery cuts the ball to the short third man as the fielder is not that quick enough. Gives an opportunity to take a single. Now the score is just 2 runs away from the half century. So a good partnership is happening between these two batsmen. Aniket continuing from around the stumps to the left-handed batsman Manthan. Manthan came down the track, flicks the ball towards the cow corner area for another single. That is a wonderful batting display, I must say. Both the batsmen have got a luck each. Now changing their strategies, playing safely, knows that they have to bat till the 15th or the 16th over to put some decent total. Otherwise, it is going to be very difficult for Kalay Warriors, as Sai Baba Amona are also a very good batting unit. Short pitch delivery, giving an opportunity for Mohit to cut the ball. Superman in act, could not stop the ball. And that's a boundary. You can't afford to give such free gifts for any player. In fact, I believe that fielder is Amir Kadekar. But a wonderful effort for him. A ball was hit with the immense pace of. There was a good bat speed from Mohit Redkar to dispatch that ball towards the point boundary. Meanwhile, similar type of delivery. Again, the cut shot in act, but straight to Amir Kadekar. The fielder patrolling the fence at the deep point gathers the ball quite comfortably, and that single takes the total to 54. So half century up for. Wanted to go for the fence shot and even have find the gap. Fielder running to stop the ball. Let's see whether he can make it. No, my dear. Finally, the ball winning the race, and that is a lovely scoop shot played by confident-looking Manthan Kutkar. Guides the ball towards the vacant area and takes the boundary out of it. So after the completion of 8 overs, score is 58 for the loss of 3 wickets, and now it's time for DJ. Thank you, DJ. Tukaram to continue from the road end. Man on strike, Mohit Redkar. Let's see whether Tukaram can bring that opportunity which he has created in the previous over. Full pitch delivery, equally well played. Mixing up his delivery is not giving the pace to the batsman, making the batsman to wait till the ball comes to them. Lovely gesture from Tukaram. Knows he can't give pace to these batsmen. So cutting the pace of the ball. Another similar sort of delivery onto the legs. Equally well played. Flicks the ball to the fielder at the deep corner boundary. Another single taking the total to 59. So now looks to be Kalay Warriors are getting the momentum back to them. Moving at the run rate of 7 runs per over now. Shuffle down the track. Wonderful wrist work by Manthan Gutkar. Knew that ball has been pitched with little pace. Flicks the ball towards the square leg to take a single. That single takes the total to 60. So finally, the momentum is shifting from Sai Baba Amona to Kalay Warriors as now sun is smiling bright. Again, a cut shot was in act, but the ball went much slower than the bat speed of Mohit. That's why we can witness a dot ball. Very clever bowler Tukaram Gawas. So now that actually brings the thought in minds of Mohit to take the free hit as only 2 runs have come from this over. And this is the third free hit of the inning that have been taken by Mohit Redkar. Let's see whether Mohit can connect. He is also capable of putting the ball across the fence quite comfortably. Lot many things to be watched as Tukaram continues. Swings and connects the bare ball right at the sweetest part to send the ball out of the ground. Cameramans are doing a perfect job to spot where the ball is hit. And now the volunteers and the bush rangers will be out in a flash to find the ball that has been hit out of the ground. What a strike. And with that, score moves to 6-6. Still 9th over in progress. Finally, the run rate is jumping now. That was deviated by the good bowling display by Sai Baba Amona. Meanwhile, DJ, you have enough time to play some wonderful music. So the search party has finally arrived to the rescue. Have brought a match ball from out of the ground. What a wonderful strike from the bat of Mohit. With that strike, Mohit moves to individual score of 22 and team score moves to 6-6. So now the projected score also have jumped to 149. Still a lot much remaining in this inning. Another good delivery, played watchfully, flicks the ball towards the cow corner. Fielder from the tip, very quick onto his feet to react. Gathers the ball comfortably. A single to end the ninth over. After completion of 9, score is 66 for the loss of 3 wickets. I beg your pardon, 67.
G-Wave is a 10 gigabyte network offering bandwidth on demand, FTTH leased lines with 24/7 online support. We undertake quality internet services to the prestigious events in Goa. G-Wave is having facility of customer care center in every taluka headquarter for the customer convenience. Also, subscribers can apply online to avail G-Wave services.
Dinesh Gavas, there's a change in the bowling from the far end, that is the Pepsi end. Dinesh has been given the opportunity to deliver in the 10th over. Short pitch delivery, equally well played. On a drive is on. Travels the ball towards the long on fielder. A single to take the total to 68. 10th over in progress. And Kalay Warriors are moving at the healthy run rate of 7.42. So this is a good partnership that is in act. And these players have to continue to play to put a decent total. Cuts the ball, but straight to covers fielder. Captain gathers the ball himself. So Dinesh delivers a dot ball. And this is almost the half of the inning about to commence. 10th over in progress. Shuffle down the track, flicks the ball. Fielder in act at the deep mid-wicket. Gathers the ball comfortably, throws it back to the keeper. Meanwhile, a single, rotating the strike to take the total to 69. Good approach after the collapse of early wickets. Good partnership building between Manthan and Mohit, and a good approach from the batsmen now. Both the batsmen look to be settled. Short pitch delivery. Oh my dear, what a wonderful strike. Right from the sweetest part of the bat. Even the bowler manages to stop the ball somehow to reduce the pace. Otherwise, the ball would have traveled like a tracer bullet, piercing the gap between long on and long off straight to the side screen. So meanwhile, a single taking the total to 70. Good delivery, equally well played, flicks the ball. Oh my dear, miss communication between the two fielders. The opportunity was created. Off a run out. If the fielder towards the fine leg inside the circle had to be a little quick, then a fall of a wicket was on. But another chance missed by the fielding side. Score moves to 71. This is the last delivery of the 10th over. Dinesh so far has bowled a decent over, but now Mohit on the striking end. Let's see what is going to come from the Mohit's bat. Short pitch delivery, strong connection on to the stumps at the non-striker's end. Look at the power that has been generated from the bat of Mohit. The stump take a troll, Bells dislodges almost 2 feet apart from the original position of that stump. Lucky for the umpire. No harm done. Meanwhile, a single to conclude. 10th over. Score is 72 for the loss of 3 wickets. DJ. So now change of ends for Aniket. About to bowl the 11th over. Earlier Aniket has bowled from the Pepsi end. And now trying his luck from the So now Mohit and Manthan have decided to take this 11th over as the golden over. So let's see who is going to bowl this golden over. It's none other than the Spitzer, the strike bowler of Sai Baba Sports Club Amona. The playing as outstation player Kishore Kadekar has given the responsibility to bowl in this golden over. I beg your pardon, Amir Kadekar. It's a habit of mine to mix up the names as usual. Players, please don't mind. It happens quite naturally. Meanwhile, Amir Kadekar to deliver in the golden over. First delivery, a chance of a catch, but a ball goes into the zone where no fielders are active, as the two fielders are at the boundary rope. That makes Mohit survive. So single on the first delivery. What a wonderful strike straight down the ground where we wait. Samarthinek fields the ball, throws it back to the keeper. A strong throw towards the keeper. Another single. And let me tell you, in this golden over, whatever runs that have been scored will be doubled. So this over is very important. The momentum of the game shifts in this over. So far, two singles. Mohit on the striking end. Amir Kadekar, strong guy with the strong shoulders with the ball in the golden over. There's a wonderful strike, but straight to Amir Kadekar. A good bouncer. Mohit could not hold on and manages to give away his wicket. These are the things that happens. Mysterious golden over. Sometimes gains runs and also the wickets falls. Meanwhile, 2 runs have been scored and Mohit back to the pavilion. Not happy with himself, but can't do much. Amir Kadekar strikes DJ. Thank you, DJ. Looks to be Ranjit Kutkar out in the middle. And Virat Shanulkar giving me updates that he has struck 2 beautiful half centuries in the tournament that was organized by. Okay, it is at the losing cause, but nonetheless, a 50 from Ranjit Kutkar has come at Kalay Shiroda ground playing in the Nityanand's tournament. Let's see whether he can continue with the same form. Amir Kadekar with the ball, very confident as he has taken a wicket in the golden over. Let's see what is going to be approach of the new batsmen that have stepped out in the middle. Ranjit on the striking end. Golden over is on. Let's see whether he is going to go after the bowler or taking his time to settle down. Good delivery, continuous slight fumble from the keeper will allow both the batsmen to take a single. Only concern for Sai Baba Amona is the wicket keeping, as the keeper is finding it difficult to hold on to the deliveries that are being bowled to him, meanwhile giving away a single in form of byes. Meanwhile, a good-looking drive straight down the track and another single to the total. Still, a delivery is left in this over. A mixed sort of over so far. This golden over proving to be. So Virat Shendulkar is going to tell us the final total after this over. Last delivery of the golden over. Ranjit on the striking end. Lovely delivery into the block hole slightly outside the off stump, and Amir Kadekar finishes off with a dot delivery. Strong guy, having good shoulder and can generate decent pace. And a look at the deviation as the ball drops onto the surface. A hint of swing, deviates away to take the ball away from the batsman. Meanwhile, after completion of 11 overs, score is 80 for the loss of 4 wickets. Still 6 wickets in hand, and this can be anyone's match. DJ.
G-Wave is a 10 gigabyte network offering bandwidth on demand, FTTH leased lines with 24/7 online support. We undertake quality internet services to the prestigious events in Goa. G-Wave is having facility of customer care center in every taluka headquarter for the customer convenience. Also, subscribers
Dinesh to
can
continue
apply
from the far
online
end
to avail
in the
G-Wave
12th over.
services.
Now a lot of responsibility of scoring on Manthan. Flicks the ball towards the square leg to take a single. That single post the total to 81. So now the run rate is after the golden over is 7.25. And good thing for Kalay Warriors is that Manthan is still out in the middle. He is a set batsman for his side now. Swings his bat very hard. Ranjit, no connection whatsoever. Leaves the ball to the keeper. First connection from Ranjit straight to the point fielder, takes a single. So now Ranjit definitely will have to hang on out in the middle to make a partnership with his captain to get some runs, to put a decent total onto the board. 82 for the loss of 4 wickets. There's a pale, but ball has been pitched down the leg stump. Ball travels towards the fine leg area. Signal from the umpire is that it is an extra in form of leg by. A slight fumble from the big guy towards the short fine leg area. Nonetheless, only a single. This is where the batsmen have to apply some strategy. They have to be smart enough. Now that the wicket has been tumbling, have to play the decent cricketing shots, have to take their time. Meanwhile, another lovely looking drive towards the onside. Two is the call and well responded by Ranjit. Couple of runs to conclude over number 12. So after completion of 12 overs, score is 86 for the loss of 4 wickets. DJ. Aniket Parab to continue from roadside end. Ranjit on the striking end. Let's see what is going to be approach of Ranjit as 8 overs to be bowled after this, along with this over. Lovely flighted delivery, waited for the ball to come to him. Good line and length maintained by Aniket Parab. Delivering rightly close to the stumps, not giving much room for the batsman. And even he's taking the pace of the ball. Meanwhile, Ranjit shifts onto the back foot in the hunt of hitting the ball towards the mid-wicket. And the bowling action of Aniket Parab reminds us of another good off-spin bowler of Indian team, Ravichandran Ashwin. Similar sort of bowling action. Offered the flight, goes onto the back foot, cuts the ball away from the fielder. Meanwhile, chance of a couple of runs. Good batting so far from Ranjit as well as Manthan. This 2 runs takes the total to 88. Ball has been struck in the air. Fielder not able to reach up to the drop of the ball. Another single to the total. 13th over in progress. And cautious approach from both the batsmen. Knew that the wicket has fallen in the previous over. So taking their time. So captain on the striking end and drives the ball to the captain at the covers. Came down the track, there's a wonderful looking drive, but a fielder is patrolling the long off area, gathers the ball comfortably to throw it back to the bowler. And after completion of 13, score is 90 for the loss of 4 wickets. Lovely delivery, equally well played. Drives the ball straight down the ground towards the long off area. A good full length bowled by Dinesh. Not giving much for either batsman. And that will give away just a single. Score moves to 91. Still 6 wicket remaining with Kalay Warriors. Let's see whether they can be the real warriors in this game. Ranjit on the striking end. Lovely strike and a catch has been taken by captain of Sai Baba Sports Club Amona, Kishore Sinari into the act, diving towards his right. A gift was offered by Ranjit. Ball taking the lower part of the bat to travel to Kishore Sinari, and a lovely catch. This catch to be watched for many a times, as this match is live on YouTube, courtesy Goa Livecast. So fall of the 5th wicket, DJ. Okay. So meanwhile, score is 92. So 5th wicket back to the pavilion. 5 wickets down. Almost half of the team back to the pavilion, and that makes Manthan to take a free hit. This is the last free hit that have been offered. I beg your pardon. 4th free hit taken by Kalay Warriors. Strikes the ball but not getting the proper elevation. Power was there but could not elevate. And that's a single. A free hit has been not used up to the maximum. And that single taking the total to 93. We are into the 14th over. New man in is Praveen Borkar. With jersey number 11 on his back. Let's see what he can do. Plays watchfully towards the covers. Meanwhile, a single is on. Gradually, the scoreboard is moving towards the 3-figure mark. Last delivery is about to come of the 14th over. 94 on the board for the loss of 5 wickets. Meanwhile, a strong strike, straight down the ground, a bounce just before reaching the bowler. Meanwhile, oh my dear, there was a definite chance of a run out. We have to wait for umpire signal as the LED lights were flushed before the ball could reach the stumps. So now let's see what is the thing, which bail was on and where the ball was hit. Here we can see it is going to be a very interesting situation. The gloves were touched onto the stumps. We can clearly see on the screen the bails were dislodged. This is going to be a very tough call for the third umpire. As the bails were dislodged, we will see first the keeper have disturbed the bails. We want a different angle because we are not able to get which bails were dislodged. One bail looks to be was on. So we have to get a different angle, a front view if we can. It's better to have a front view from the front camera because bails were disturbed before the ball could come to the keeper. Yes, this is a good view. the bails were disturbed, and a doubt will definitely save the batsman, as we can have a close look before the ball could reach. Yes, both the bails were disturbed. That makes the batsman to survive. It is going to be a survival for the batsman, and the green light will be flashed in an instant. So lucky for Kalay Warriors. So that concludes over number 14. After completion of 14, score is 95 for the loss of 5 wickets. That was again a luck for Kalay Warriors. What would have been? And immediately Manthan Khudkar decides to call it as a batting power play. Let's see whether Aniket Parab will continue or a new bowler will be introduced, as 5 wickets remaining with the Kalay Warriors. Lot of things to be planned by the captain. But captain sticks to Aniket Parab. So now, as a batting power play is on, Amir Kadekar has been introduced to bowl. He is a final over of the quota and the first over of the batting power play. And good to see Manthan Khudkar on the striking, and this is going to be a very good contest. Now, as the ball is not brand new, it is a little older. Definitely, Manthan will be confident to face Bala. Meanwhile, a first delivery way outside the off stump. Stretch of arms says the total to be moved by 1 run in form of extra. Total moves to 97. I beg your pardon, 96. Just 4 runs short of 3-figure mark. Let's see whether Kalay Warriors can get those runs in this batting power play over. Amir Kadekar delivering a wide delivery. Manthan, a lucky escape. Ball takes the inside edge, travels to the distance, behind the stumps towards the fine leg area, and that's a 3-figure mark on the board. 100 up for Kalay Warriors in the 15th over. 100 for the loss of 5 wickets. Oh my dear, look at the deviation. The ball was rightly bowled stump to stump, and the inside edge of the bat takes the ball slightly away from the leg stump to make the ball to go to travel the distance. Meanwhile, a lucky escape even for Manthan. Another good delivery into the zone, flicks the ball quite comfortably in the vacant area. As the power play is on, only 3 fielders are allowed to be outside the 30-yard circle. Consecutive boundary. This time a good-looking shot from the bat of Manthan. Ball has been delivered slightly upish into his zone. Immediately onto the front foot to flick the ball, guide the ball towards the square leg. Boundary takes the total to 104. Manthan now inching to his half century, playing at the score of 40 runs from 32 deliveries. So more 5 overs to be bowled after this over. Plenty of cricket is remaining in this inning. Another fuller delivery, lovely connection into the vacant area. Whether he has got the distance is a doubt. And yes, he has. Sixer from the bat of Manthan, as the fielder from the long on has been shifted towards the square leg. Found the gap, has hit the ball right from the middle, sweetest part of the bat, and the ball drops rightly on the boundary rope, giving away 6 runs for Manthan as well as Kalay Warriors. And now the momentum has been shifted into the batting power play over, as 14 runs have come so far. In fact, 15 courtesy of wide that was delivered. So 15 runs so far in this over. 3 legal deliveries have been bowled, and Amir Kadekar has been taken for a troll by Manthan. Good delivery, good pole shot in act into the vacant zone. Fielder patrolling the long on area. Stops the ball rightly inside defense. Another single to take the total to Nelson. Nelson in the cricket is nothing but a triple one. 1-1-1. And this acceleration, sudden acceleration in the batting power play over has shifted current run rate to 7.57. So captain hanging out in the middle, trying to post a decent total on the scorecard. Meanwhile, a new man in Praveen Borkar is on the striking, and let's see whether Praveen can build a partnership with his captain. That is a doubt that has to be cleared by Praveen himself. Short pitch delivery, ball takes the leading edge but travels to the short fine leg fielder. Meanwhile, another single for Praveen as well as for the team. Score moves to 112. Final delivery of Amir Kadekar's quota as well as the first batting power play over. Let's see what is going to come. So far 17 runs from this over. Big over, we must say. Good bowling continue. Oh, there was a chance of a catch for Amir Kadekar. But ball has been hit in the gap. And Manthan Kutkar, you can raise your bat towards your dugout. Wonderful strike to take you to 51. Half century for Manthan Kutkar. What a marathon inning by Manthan Kutkar. In the much needed situation, that boundary takes the total to 116 for the loss of 5 wickets at the end of 15 overs. DJ. Delivers a dot ball on the very first delivery that he has bowled. Now we are into the final 5 overs of the inning. Came down the drag chance for the keeper. Lovely keeping behind the stumps. And the bails were off in a flash. Praveen Borkar back to the pavilion thinking to accelerate. Came down the track. Was not in the zone to play that delivery. 6 wicket back to the pavilion. Keeper having a good time behind the stumps after a very long, after doing some mishaps. But now finally holding on to the ball and bails were off in a flash. 6 wicket back to the pavilion. DJ. So this is another surprise element for me. Tejal Borkar coming so late down the order. Don't know what was the strategy of the captain. A surprise decisions that have been taken by captain of Kalay Warriors as the good delivery. Tejal plays equally well towards the covers to take a single. This youngster would have been promoted much ahead in the batting order. Opener Hari Mamal was kept at the number 4 position. Very surprising takes that have been taken by the captain. And this is the final free hit that have been taken by Manthan Kutkar in the second over of the batting power play, where only 3 fielders are kept outside the 30-yard circle. Let's see whether he can find the gap. Surprising decisions taken by Kalay Warriors in this inning. Pacey delivery, there's a better connection. Looks to be, he has found the momentum and the distance. That is a wonderful hit. That is his favorite cricketing shot. And ball has been hit over the cow corner area. No chance for any fielder rather than watching the ball as it was from the free hit. Sixer finally connected from the bat of Manthan. Score moves to 123. Batting power play is on. Manthan is on the striking end. So now a hint of acceleration to take the current run rate to 7. Came down the track, wonderful strike, but towards the long off fielder, the ball was in a flash to the fielder. Equally well fielded along the boundary rope by Samarth, the Superman. Total moves to 124. Final delivery of the second batting power play over. Tejal Borkar on the striking end. Flighted delivery closer to the guideline, resulting in a dot ball. A dot ball to end the 16th over. 124 for 6 and current run rate is 7.75. Again, Dinesh shifting the end. Now bowling this 17th over from road end. 4 overs to be bowled, 24 legal deliveries to go, and now definitely there will be pace while scoring the runs. Let's see whether run rate jumps or the fall of wickets will decline the momentum of the batting side. Lot many things are going to happen. Dinesh, right arm over the stumps. Oh my dear, shuffle down the track, that's a wonderful strike. Into the gap, ball wins the race, and that is a wonderful straight drive from Manthan Kutkar to fetch 4 runs. Score moves to 129. This is a proper cricketing shot from a confident looking captain. So the scoreboard that has been flashed on the screen showing a run extra. So total moves to 128. Again down the track, along the carpet, fielder in act. Good pick up and throw. Makes a captain to settle for a single and bring Tejal on the striking end. Now the score moves to 129. 2 legal deliveries are bowled in this over. 129 on the board. Current run rate almost 8 runs per over. So this is going to be a very good finish, I believe, if both the players continue to bat. Tejal on the striking end. Wanted to play safely. Ball was pitched in the right zone, short of length. And even a hint of pace generated to make the ball to travel to the keeper safely. So far, a dot ball seen in this over. Dinesh Gava's right arm over the stumps. Again, a good delivery. There's a hand of outswinger. Tejal is not able to understand and judge the swing. So good to see that bowlers are still swinging the white ball. This time a much convincing looking shot, a good dive from Superman to cut the pace of the ball. Manthan, beg your pardon, decides to settle for a single, wants the strike. Score moves to 130. So this is going to be the final delivery of the 17th over. So far, Dinesh Gavas has given 20 runs and have taken a wicket. Let's see what is going to come on the final delivery. Another good-looking strike, straight to Samarth Gavas to take a single and retain the strike. What a lovely strong throw, strong arms, strong shoulders. Superman throws with immense pace. After the completion of 17, score is 131 for the loss of 6 wickets. DJ. So here we can see on the screen the partnership that has been fleshed. So Manthan, still hanging out, has come to open the innings and playing at the individual score of 64. At the strikers end, Aniket Parab to continue. So far has given 27 runs from the overs that he's bowled. His bowling is final over of the quota and the 18th over of the inning. First delivery, as Manthan senses that it is going to be outside the guideline, immediately allows the ball to travel to the keeper. Wide delivery, taking the total to 132. Came down the track, was not able to reach to the ball that has been delivered. Manages to adjust at the very last moment, played safely a straight drive to take a single and to give strike to Tejal Borkar. Score is 133. Tejal Borkar is also capable of dispatching the ball across the boundary quite comfortably. I've seen him at a number of occasions playing those good drives. Flight offered. Good swing of the bat, but ball has been missed by that swing. Ball travels safely to the keeper. And the Ravichandran Ashwin of Sai Baba Amona continue from the far end. Pacey delivery cuts the ball towards the covers, missed by Amir Kadekar. Otherwise, definitely there was a chance of a run out. Meanwhile, a single to take the total to 134. So after considering the fall of wickets in the initial inning, looks to be a decent total that is going to be posted. Cuts the ball, cuts it even much finer away from the fielder and into the dugout of Sai Baba Amona. Boundary fetching from the bat of Captain Manthan. Score moves to 138. Now the run rate is shifting to almost 8 runs per over. Courtesy a wonderful cut shot. Let's see what is about to come. And a lovely straight drive, shuffling down the track, away from the bowler. A definite effort from Aniket Parab could not stop that single. That single takes Manthan to 70 runs. A delivery is left, total moves to 139. So most of the scoring done by the captain himself, setting an example in front of his team as how to carry on with the inning. Tejal Borkar shift down the track and hits the ball in the vacant area. No chance for the fielder. There's a boundary to post the total to 143. That is a good looking drive. Came down the track, dances down the track to hit the ball in the covers towards the sweeper area to fetch a boundary. Score moves to 143 for the loss of 6 wickets after the completion of 18 overs. DJ. So 19th over will be bowled by Tukaram Gavas. Just 12 legal deliveries are left in this inning. Decent total so far on the board. Score is 143. And this is the number mostly favorite of the young lovers. 143 for 6. Manthan came down the track. Hits the ball along the carpet across the bowler towards the long on area for a single to bring Tejal on the striking end. 144 the total. 11 legal deliveries to be bowled. Tukaram Gavas with the ball, a tall guy delivering in the 19th over. Tejal wanted to hit the ball, manages to take the ball onto his legs. Definitely it is going to be called as a leg by Nilesh Naik, immediately touching his thigh, telling us that this is an extra. Score moves to 145. And now good news for Kalay Warriors is that Manthan is on striking end. Came down the track, leaves the ball as the ball was pitched way outside the guideline towards the off stump. Stretch of arms confirms that one more run to be added. Score moves to 146. Wonderful pull shot. Samarth watches the ball sail above his head into the commentary box, at the side of the commentary box, into the pavilion. And that's 6. Oh my dear, what a wonderful strike. Waited, had patience throughout the inning, and as he senses the ball right into the zone, out from the middle of the bat, out of the park, closer to the dugout of Sai Baba Amona. Sixer taking the total to 152. Now a good contest will be on. 152 on the board. One more over to be bowled after this over. Manthan moves to 7-7. Another connection, chance of a catch. Samarth under the ball. Superman doesn't miss. And a good knock from Manthan comes to end. 77 from 47 deliveries. What a wonderful inning played by the captain. Loses his wicket in the hunt of getting some more runs. Good catch anticipated and taken by Samarth Gavas. 7th wicket back to the pavilion, but he has done his part before getting back to the pavilion. Have put a decent total on the card. DJ. So as the captain departs, a new man in is Sagar Burkar. But he will be at the striker's end. Oh my God, they went cross. Came down the track, strikes, chance of a catch for the fielder. Another second wicket taken on the consecutive occasion, courtesy 2 good catches from both the outstation players. One was Samarth Gavas and now Amir Kadekar into the act. Sagar Burkar back to the pavilion without opening the account. Actually, Tejal Burkar back to the pavilion, and now On strike is Sagar Burkar. Again cuts the ball for a single. Meanwhile, Sagar Burkar on the strike for the final over. Swings the bat very hard and no connection. Even slight fumble from the keeper. But no harm done as a ball goes as a dot ball. Sunil to continue the final over of the inning. A tall guy, left-handed sensation who has delivered decent deliveries in the initial inning. Is Meanwhile, there's a connection, but straight to the point fielder, and he takes the catch on the second attempt. Sagar Burkar back to the pavilion. DJ. Supresh on the striking end. Again, down the leg stump equally well fielded by the keeper. Otherwise, definitely it would have costed more. Meanwhile, a wide taking the total to 153, 54. Cuts the ball towards the gully fielder. Meanwhile, another single taking the total to 155. And now the last batsman to walk out in the middle, batsman number 11, Shubham Naik on the striking end. Let's see what he can do now. There is a final over in progress, final last wicket out in the middle. Again, a good delivery towards the keeper. There was an appeal, but umpire has taken his time before declaring that the wicket is taken by Sunil Sinari. Yes, the ball was pretty close to the bat. A strong appeal has convinced umpire that it's a fall of the wicket. So Kalay Warriors are all out at the score of 155. 2 deliveries to spare, and the target is of 156 runs in front of Sai Baba Amona. So let's see what happens in the second innings. Till then, DJ, it's your time.
G-Wave is a 10 gigabyte network offering bandwidth on demand, FTTH leased lines with 24/7 online support. We undertake quality internet services to the prestigious events in Goa. G-Wave is having facility of customer care center in every taluka headquarter for the customer convenience. Also, subscribers can apply online to avail G-Wave services.
Thank you, DJ. So we are into the second inning. Thank you, DJ, for the wonderful music. So now we can see pack of players in blue, Kalay Warriors, having a final word of advice from the captain and planning, not planning as such, but brushing up and briefing with the plans that they have to execute on the ground. As the Kalay Warriors have scored 155 runs in the first inning for the loss of 10 wickets. As 2 deliveries were spared. And now Sai Baba Sports Club Amona has a target of 156 runs. So let's see how the run chase is about to progress. Myself, Sagar Gosavi, along with my partner, Viraj Tendulkar, and 2 officials out in the middle. Ajit Shirodkar and Nilesh Naik. Meanwhile, 2 openers are already out. So now requesting Pushparaj to kindly join the commentary box. Captain and Uddesh Gavas. Captain Kishore Sinari was a very good prospect when he was into his early age. He used to open for Goa Police, he used to open for Sai Baba Amona, and I remember one match at the Kalay Shiroda ground when I was playing for Bannerman, and we were playing B Division state finals, and the team that was in front of us were none other than Sai Baba Amona, and Kishore Sinari used to open the bowling as well as open the batting. A lovely bowler, but now he has concentrated more onto his batting. Opens the inning for Sai Baba Amona, and in that match, in that year, Sai Baba Amona were champions in the B Division of a tournament organized by GCA. So such a good is a team, Sai Baba Amona. Right now, 2 openers out in the middle. Captain himself on the striking end, leading from the front. A devastating batsman. If he keeps going, then I will guess that this match will end much sooner than the total overs that are to be bowled. Meanwhile, Manthan is setting his field. So captain to note 90 minutes as per the umpire have already briefed you. 90 minutes to complete the inning because one more match to be played in the second session of the day. So here umpire is confirming with the statistician. Yes sir, we are ready. Hari Mamal to deliver with jersey number 7. Kishore Sinari, the captain on the striking end. Uddesh Gavas, his partner at the non-strikers end. So here we go with the run chase. Hari Mamal right arm over the stumps. First delivery, swings the bat very hard. Hint of a outswinger. Ball goes away from the bat and travels safely to the keeper. Lovely delivery to start with. A hint of outswing. Ball not able to reach properly to the keeper, but even very well kept. It's a dot ball to start the run chase. Meanwhile, here comes the second delivery of the first over. Cuts the ball, but straight to captain who is fielding in the covers region. So couple of deliveries to start with the first power play over. Meanwhile, captain wants proper fielders at the proper places, setting the proper field for his bowler. Another lovely delivery. There's an appeal as ball goes away from the batsman straight to the keeper. A hint of outswinger deliveries delivered by Hari Mamal. Lovely pitching area. Ball goes towards the keeper, deviating away from Kishore Sinari. Good areas to deliver. So this is a good contest happening out in the middle. 156 is the target. So far, 3 maiden deliveries bowled by Hari. Another good delivery. There's a connection. Chance of a catch. Oh my dear. Oh my dear. Wicket falls without even troubling the scorer. Kishore Sinari back to the pavilion without even opening his individual account. 0 for the loss of 1 wicket, and a good catch taken by tallest guy from Kalay Warriors, Mohit Redkar, the man to receive the catch. First wicket back to the pavilion. DJ. This song has been played by DJ Yato Abad Kardo Yato Barbad. Maybe that was the prayer from Kalay Warriors. Either take us to the other end or let the match finish as the strong batting lineup continues of Sai Baba Amona. Aniket Parab, the new man in. Meanwhile, another good delivery. Ball going away from the batsman. Good outswingers bowled by Hari Mamal. Could not do much with the bat, but now doing with the ball. Lovely pace delivery. Even Aniket Parab could not do much rather than appreciating the swing bowling that is been delivered by Hari Mamal. Plays the ball into the gap, a fielder inact, patrolling the fence. Meanwhile, a single finally coming in on the last delivery of the first over. So after the completion of one run on the board and a wicket is down. So 1-1 for 1. DJ. So second over will be bowled by Mohit Redkar. And the following match in the afternoon session will be played between Shirgaon Cricketers, another strong side, versus Gajant Lakshmi. So good match is going to happen in the afternoon session. Meanwhile, a good over, decent over, economical over bowled by Hari Mamal has given only 1 run and taken a wicket, has boosted the required run rate to 8 runs per over from here on. Mohit Redkar. Flighted delivery, good, well played into the vacant area. Fielder charging to stop the ball. Not able to stop the ball right inside the boundary rope. And a welcome boundary from the bat of Aniket Parab. Boundary takes the total to 5. What could have been stopped was missed by the player of Kalay Warriors. The fielding should be intact if you want to take the match out away from the batting team. Another wonderful strike from Aniket Parab. Dances down the track to take the ball right from the middle of the bat. Consecutive boundaries for Aniket Parab, disturbing the line and length of Mohit Redkar, not allowing him to settle down. This is a wonderful strategy by Aniket Parab. Although they have lost a wicket, but as power play is on, liberty for the batsman to really go after the bowling. Boundary takes the total to 9. Another good delivery, well played, chance of a run out if a fielder has to be a little quick. Throw at the non-striker's end, but a backup was not up to the mark, which allowed both the batsmen to complete couple of runs. So now a run flowing in the second power play over. Score moves to 11 in a flash. Another quick delivery, equally well played through the covers, straight to the captain of the side. Meanwhile, a dot ball bowled by Mohit in the second over. Cut shot offered away from the two fielder. No chance for any fielder. Ball races between the gap. And this is the third boundary from the bat of Aniket. What a batsman he is proving to be. Very much aggressive, not bothered of taking the risk. And this is a much beautiful shot. Umpire survives as ball was directed towards the umpire. And that boundary takes the total to 15. Down the leg stump, but that pressure has been felt by Mohit. Even the ball taking the turn, and that's a boundary of the leg bias as ball brushes the pads while onto his way to the boundary. So after completion of 2 overs, a very costly over. Score moves to 19 for the loss of 1 wicket. DJ. So Hari Mamal to continue. What a beautiful over that he has bowled when the first power play over was on. Let's see whether he can continue with the same form or Udesh is going to get some confidence as he has watched his partner Aniket getting 3 boundaries of the previous over. Let's see whether he can join the party along with Aniket or the good bowling continues from Hari Mamal. Lot of things are to be witnessed. Hari ready onto his run-up mark, right arm over the stumps. Good in swing, equally well played onto the back foot. Captain gathers the ball, meanwhile a single is on to take the total to 20. More 136 runs required. Now current run rate has jumped to 9.23 and the required run rate is quite comfortable at 7 runs per over. Steps down the track, plays with a soft hand to take a 1 more single. So this is a wonderful gesture from both the batsmen. Knew that 19, in fact 18 runs have come from the previous over. Now continuing with the momentum, taking the singles, rotating the strike. This is a wonderful strategy now. On to the back foot, there is a appeal, but the ball also keeping little low. It's off the leg by. Ball was definitely going down the stumps as a hint of a outswing bowled by the bowler, but an in-swinger for the left-handed batsman. So now Aniket decides to take the first free hit as good bowling continues from Hari. And this free hit has been taken to spoil the economy of Hari Mamal as well as to gain some runs for the side to boost the current run rate furthermore. So far 22 on the board. Let's see whether change in pace down the leg stump not working for Hari. As a wide has been signaled, now umpire is asking to the batsman whether to continue with the free hit. And yes, it is. The free hit will continue. Hari Mamal feeling the pressure. Let's see whether he can soak it. There's a beautiful connection. Fielder in act down the boundary line, patrolling the fence towards the long on. Good throw. But no harm done for Uddesh as a ball has been hit onto the pads. Safety gears is on. And that single takes the total to 24. So now this is going to be a very good contest as Hari Mamal delivering out swingers. Normally it is an in swinger for the left-handed batsman. Let's see how. Meanwhile, a good delivery. Ball went straight past the batter to the keeper. Amona, even after departure of the captain, looks to be in a confident state at this juncture. Meanwhile, another in-swinger, but way outside the leg stump. Stretch of arms by Nilesh Naik, telling Viraj Tendulkar, the statistician, the scorer, to add one more run into total. Score moves to 25. So, many things depend on now from here on. A wicket may bring the fielding side back to the game. So many things happens in the game of cricket. Another good delivery, equally well played. Play safely to guide the ball towards the mid-wicket. Fielder was in act but could not stop the single. So that concludes over number 3 and the compulsory power play is concluded. So after completion of 3 overs, score is 26 for the loss of 1 wicket. So now as the compulsory power play overs are completed, captain now taking the responsibility to deliver the 4th over for Kalay Warriors. Manthan Kutkar with the ball. He is also a very good prospect, a youngster, a young all-rounder. So now this is a different format. This is not a all Goa format where you can take the players from all over the part of Goa. You can make the good team. But here, since it is a panchayat and municipality level, so you have to take the players from your own locality in the team. And 2 outstation players are allowed. So that is the liberty given by the organizers for team to include 2 good players. Good delivery to start with the proceeding from Manthan. Follows the ball that has been hit straight down the ground. Good fielding onto his follow through. Starts with a dot ball. And as we talk about this format, even the proper batsman has to deliver even when it comes to the fielding. Some proper batsmen also roll their arms. And here Manthan is also doing the same. Another good delivery, good looking drive into the gap. A ball is racing away from the fielder. Although a fielder was active at the fence towards the long off area. That's a lovely boundary from the bat of Uddesh. Look at the sound of the bat. From the sweetest part, ball travels the distance in a flash. And with that boundary, score moves to 30. Oh my dear, that is a perfect reply by Manthan. Udesh wanted to cut the ball. Ball just whistling past the bat safely to the keeper. 3.3 overs so far bowled, 30 for the loss of 1 wicket. That is a wonderful delivery bowled by Manthan. Another good delivery, there's a appeal. Look at the pace generated by Manthan. Now, after bowling couple of looseners, now he is generating the required pace to make it difficult for Udesh. Although a beautiful boundary was hit, that made Manthan now to bowl his stock balls. Another good looking drive, chance of a... There was a definite chance was there for a catch, but Ranjit defends the ball, stays at the boundary rope to stop the ball from crossing the fence. Quick fielders should be patrolling the fence so that if any chance is created, then it should be held on. Meanwhile, a single to take the total to 31. Now the match is equally poised. Run rate is 8 runs per over. Required run rate is 7 runs per over. Couple of good overs for a bowling side will make some twist in the game. Captain knows that a wicket is needed over here. Let's see whether captain can lead from the front and take a wicket for his side, or Aniket continues to bat. Meanwhile, plays watchfully. Chance of a run out. Throw was at the wrong end. There was ample of time for Manthan to throw it towards the non-striker's end. But sometimes you don't judge the things properly. You are in a hurry to get a wicket. And the batsman was quite comfortable inside the crease. Meanwhile, that concludes over number 4. 32 for the loss of 1 wicket. DJ. Pranam Desai to continue in the 5th over. 32 for 1. Current run rate is 8 runs per over. So let's see what Pranay is about to deliver for his side. Meanwhile, the man on strike is a confident guy out in the middle for Sai Baba Amona, who has done the most of the damage for the fielding side. Aniket Parab on the striking end. Pranav to deliver. Right arm over the stumps. First delivery, a scent of swing, but the ball has been guided towards the third man area. Fielder before good throw. Lovely judgment of this runs. Good running between the wickets, and Aniket senses an opportunity and grabs that opportunity. 2 runs to take the total to 34. More 122 runs required from 95 illegal deliveries. Another good delivery. Oh my dear, hint of outswinger, misses the bat. A fumble to catch the ball again on the second attempt by the keeper. Good delivery from Pranam. Not generating the pace, but trying to bowl into the right zone, maintaining a decent line in length. Came shuffle down the track, pulls the ball, but there is a fielder inact as power play overs were concluded. Now the captain has liberty of keeping 5 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. So far, 3 runs have come so far in this over. And that single brings Udesh Gawas on the striking end. Delivery down the leg stump. Stretch of arms by the umpire saying this is a wide. So that wide takes the total to 36. As the left-handed batsman is on the striking end, Pranam deviates from a proper line and length. Now have to do the corrections. On to the pad, chance of a run out. Let's see whether Pranam can hold on to the ball. Not able to collect the ball properly. Allows both the batsmen to take a single. A quick single has been stolen from the fielding side. And that single takes the total to 37. Another good delivery. Deceived Aniket Parab. Lovely delivery. Again, we are watching it on the screen as the replay is on. Ball just deviating at the very last moment as the ball approaches to the bat, resulting in a dot ball. Down the leg stump. Another wide. Not a proper line and length maintained by Pranam. Looks to be a little rusty. Otherwise, he is the one who doesn't give extras easily. Wide takes the total to 38. Batsman shuffle down the track, hits the ball in the air away from the fielder. Mohit Redkar in act. Good throw. And that concludes over number 5. So after completion of 5 overs, score is 39 for the loss of 1 wicket. DJ. Meanwhile, captain to continue. Let's see what a captain can do for his side as Aniket is on the striking end. Aniket is a very good aggressive batsman but plays the proper cricketing shot to get those runs. Good pitch delivery, there's a appeal, but umpire says it's not hitting the stumps as the replay is on. Definitely the height was the issue as well as batsman was towards the leg stump and ball was deviating away from the leg stump. A good call from the umpire. Umpires are very shrewd. Ajit Shirodkar, the senior most among the pair, on to the proper position, doing the job of main umpire. Meanwhile, here's the next delivery. Another good delivery. No chance for Aniket to go really after the ball. Manages to play back to the bowler. So far, 2 dot balls to start with the over. Short pitch delivery equally well played to the fielder. Oh my dear! Well fielded by Ranjit at a square leg area, slightly towards the fine leg side. That throw, if the throw had to be proper, then it would have been very risky. But a single taken takes the total to 40 and brings Uddesh on the striking end. So far, only a run in this over. So Kalay Warriors require this type of couple of good overs to be back in the game, and now the required run rate first time crossing the current run rate after that 1 over. Good pull shot and plays straight to the captain. Captain takes the wicket, much needed wicket. Second wicket goes down. Uddesh back to the pavilion at the score of 40. DJ. So new man in it, Chetan. Chetan Govekar on the striking end as a beautiful catch was taken on to his follow through by Manthan Kutkar to depart Uddesh back to the pavilion. So 40 for the loss of 2 wickets. Chetan on the striking end. And Manthan setting the field after doing much adjustment. Here we go with the next delivery. Lovely delivery, lovely outswing. Even the pitch offered the bounce for Manthan. Ball going very, very close to the bat. Lovely delivery from Manthan to deceive Chetan. And the good deliveries continue to flow in the 6th over. Just a run in this over and a wicket has been taken. Let's see what is about to happen on the final delivery. Plays watchfully. Fielder at the circle. Very quick onto his feet. Gathers the ball. None other than brother of the captain. That concludes over number 6. A good over concluded by captain. Just given 2 runs and have taken a wicket. After completion of 6, score is 41 for the loss of 2 wickets. Thank you, DJ. Pranam Desai to continue from the road end. Man on strike, Chetan. Another good outswinger. Ball went past, whistling slightly away from the off stump. Oh my dear, what a lovely delivery. Chetan could not understand the swing of the ball. And that made captain to put asleep in act. And a captain himself going in that sleep cordon. Sensing there might be a chance of a catch as a swing is on and ball is swinging with quite a distance. This is a wonderful strategy from the captain. Another good delivery. Ball has been hit towards the long on area where the tallest guy from Kalay Warriors, Mohit Redkar, gathers the ball. A single to bring the set batsman out of these two. Aniket on the striking end, playing at the individual score of 23 runs. Good delivery. There's a better correction. Ball is racing towards the cow corner area. Fielder from the long on could not stop the ball. The tallest guy is not able to stop, and that's the welcome boundary from Aniket. That boundary takes the total to 46, and Aniket moves to 27. Again came down the track, plays watchfully, plays with soft hand to take the ball away from the fielders, and a single is on. So the single takes the total to 47, just 3 runs away from the half century. So current run rate is 7 runs per over and the required is 8.17. So let's see what is going to happen out in the middle. Another good delivery, another quick single. Chance of a run out, direct hit, but that call has been given towards the third umpire as there was a direct hit at the striker's end. So let's see what it is. Picks the ball cleanly, throws it back, and Aniket is quite comfortable inside the crease, well ahead of the hit. So definitely green light will flash. Aniket makes it ground quite comfortably. Green light will be on and a run to be included into the total. Meanwhile, that's a wonderful strike down the ground. No chance for either fielder. And the second boundary has come from the over from the bat of Aniket Parab. What a lovely way to execute. Lower full toss has been hit over the umpire's head. Boundary takes the total to 52. Half century up for Sai Baba Amona. 7 over concluded, 52 for 2. Looks to be captain continuing. Not the captain, but his younger brother has been given the responsibility to deliver into the 8th over. 8 runs per over is the requirement for Sai Baba Amona. And now we can see Aryan Kutkar taking the ball in his hand as per the captain has given the responsibility to him. Marking his run-up mark, checking all the settings, and here we go. Right arm over the stumps. First delivery towards the leg stump, equally well played. Flicks the ball away from the fielder. Ball traveled the distance. Boundary to welcome Aryan Kutkar. Well played by the new man in Chetan Govikar. And that boundary takes the total to 56. Short pace delivery. Could not cut the ball properly. Allows the ball to travel safely to the keeper. So finally, here we go with the next delivery. Plays watchfully towards the covers. Direct hit would have mattered. Diving effort from Chetan Govekar. As the ball was slightly away from the stumps. If that throw had to execute, then it would have been an interesting moment. But nonetheless, a single to the total to take the total to 57. Short pitch, there's a connection, but fielder waits at the boundary rope. What could have been a chance has been not even a intent to attempt that catch. This is where you need good fielding unit when you are playing against a strong side and you are defending a moderate total. Good fielding efforts can bring the team in the game. Meanwhile, another good delivery. There was a definite edge. Keeper was not active. Diving effort would have brought that wicket. But no intent again. Ball goes past keeper without giving any clue, and that's a boundary. 4 runs to take the total to 62. Another good delivery, way outside the off-stump. Stretch of arms by umpire signifying that it is a wide delivery. But in this camp of Kalay Warriors, pretty good players are missing out, likes of Noor Ahmed, Tejot Borkar. The brother of Tejal Borkar is not playing today. And many more names to be remembered. Again, a good looking drive, straight drive towards the long off area. Maybe they are busy at their workplace, may not have a sanctioned leave. That's why they are not in the playing 11. Meanwhile, that concludes over number 8. 64 for the loss of 2 wickets. Thank you, DJ. Shubham Naik has been introduced to bowl the 9th over of the inning. And all eyes, mostly the people who are viewing this match online on YouTube, will be waiting to see Samarth Gawas in action. And let's see when Samarth will be promoted to bat, as he is the most destructive batsman. And in the T20 game, people like to see the boundaries and sixes. So meanwhile, Shubham delivers down the leg stump, avoiding 1 more run in form of wide. Score moves to 65. Now the current run rate has crossed the required run rate. Current run rate is 8.13 and the required is 7.58. Still, the match is on, but only with some good bowling and fielding performances. Another wavered line in length, down the leg stump, second wide, bowled by Shubham. Not able to control the swing, delivers a wide delivery. Score moves to 66. More 90 runs required from 72 balls. Lot of relaxation for these batsmen to carry on with the inning. And now let's see what is going to be the approach of the batting team. As 7 runs per over is the need of the hour. Chetan playing at 13 runs and is on the striking end. Again, same result. Shubham deviates from proper line and length. Third wide delivered. Not even a single legal delivery is been bowled in this 9th over. So that makes Shubham to come from the round the stumps. On to this middle stump. Oh my dear. Change of end brings fortune for Kalay Warriors. A third wicket back to the pavilion. Courtesy change of end and a good line and length maintained by Shubham Naik. Right on to the middle stump. Clean bowled. DJ. Thank you, DJ. So now the most awaited moment for the viewers as jersey number 12. That is the number of another destructive batsman of Indian cricket team player. It's none other than Yuvraj Singh. And we all know the caliber of this player. Right now, Samarth Gawas is wearing that jersey number. Let's see whether he can give total credit for the jersey number that he's wearing. He is also a very, very, very destructive batsman. Have seen, all have witnessed many innings of Samarth Gawas, and he has scored many centuries under his belt. And that is the thing. That's why Sai Baba Amona were keeping the free hits. Samarth Gawas, as he approaches at the striking end, immediately decides to take the free hit, and in fact the second free hit of the quota. So now arrival of Samarth has even charged the commentator. The match which was going at the slower pace now will be at a high intensity. Live wire has come out in the middle. Let's see how Samarth is going to approach onto the striking end. Free hit delivery, there's a proper connection. Fielder under the ball, won't be able to catch it as the ball traveled the distance. Another explosive Samarth starts with a bang. Superman from Navalim playing as outstation player for Sai Baba Amona. What a player to pick in the playing 11 by the captain of Sai Baba Amona. Wonderful strike. Hits the ball towards the long on, and that's a maximum to take the total to 73. Takes the second free hit. And the third free hit of the quota. Second free hit for himself. Third free hit of the quota. And the viewers and the dugout of Sai Baba Amona hoping for the similar strike. This time not able to connect it properly. Manages to land the ball into the chance of a run out. Quick work from the bowler, but partner Aniket Parab is quick enough to make the ground at the non-striker's end. If the throw was right onto the stumps, then definitely would have been little risky. But oh my God. Fourth free hit taken by Samarth Gawas. Looks to be in a very hurry to finish off this match. Takes the fourth free hit. Score is 75. 81 more runs required. This time a very decent delivery, slightly outside the off stump. Wanted to play on the up, but a ball travel safely to the keeper. Good delivery bowled by Shubham finally. Shubham has taken a wicket, so far has given 11 runs. Good delivery, chance of a catch, but the ball has been hit away from the fielder. Ball drops us inside the circle, and the fielder from the boundary rope collects the ball. Meanwhile, that concludes. No, I beg your pardon. 3 wides have been delivered. That's why this marathon over is on. Final delivery of the 9th over. Aniket on the striking end. Oh my dear, the story continues in this over. And over is extended by one more delivery. Aniket is playing at the individual score of 33 runs. 79 more to get. Shubham right arm round the stumps. There's a beautiful connection, chance of a catch. But the ball travels the distance and a wonderful strike. Aniket joining Samarth Gavas hits a sixer to take himself to 39. That was the ball pitched right into the area to be elevated out of the boundary rope. Even Mohit has managed to touch the fingertips. He was slightly inside the boundary rope. If he had to stand exactly close to the boundary line, then would have been curtains for Aniket Parab. Meanwhile, Aniket survives after 9, 83 for 3. DJ. Thank you, DJ. Sumant has decided to hand over ball to Mohit Redkar. Was expensive in this first over that he has bowled in the power play. Now has been given the charge to deliver. And time for me to take a little break as my fellow commentator Sanket Gaonkar is in the commentary box with updates in national language.
पहली गेंद और बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट वहां पर लॉन्ग ऑफ पर फील्डर मौजूद और 1 रन यहां पर पहली गेंद पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट। 1 रन की बदौलत 84 पर पहुंचा स्कोर। और यहां पर बहुत ही बढ़िया कलाइयों का इस्तेमाल, लेकिन फाइन लेग पर फील्डर मौजूद सर्कल में और 1 ही रन यहां पर मिलेगा। इस 1 रन की बदौलत 85 पर पहुंचा स्कोर 3 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। इस बार यहां पर गैप में 1 रन यहां पर मिलेगा, दूसरा रन और कोशिश यहां पर दूसरे रन की, और जब तक कि कीपर वहां पर जाकर फील्ड करता 1-2 रन यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किए और बहुत ही बढ़िया रनिंग बीट विकेट। और उसके साथ एक शॉट जो है कमाल का हल्के हाथों से खेला था और इतना समय मिला कि दोनों 2 रन जो है यहां पर आसानी से दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया। 85 पर पहुंचा स्कोर 3 विकेटों के नुकसान पर 10वीं ओवर 87। और फिर एक बार यहां पर बढ़िया गेंद, इस बार कोई मौका नहीं रन का, सीधे वहां पर बॉलर के हाथ में गई गेंद और इसी के साथ 87 3 विकेटों का यहां पर खामियाजा जो है भुगतना पड़ा है। 3 विकेट वापस भेजे है। यहां पर थर्ड मैन की दिशा में जाती हुई गेंद, खतरा हो सकता है। अगर एक डायरेक्ट हिट होती, डायरेक्ट थ्रो होता तो यहां पर मुश्किल में पड़ सकते थे, लेकिन अंत में ये रन जो है कंप्लीट किया। तो यहाँ पर रिस्क इस समय यहाँ पर नहीं उठाना चाहिए, क्योंकि 1-1 2-2 करके लक्ष्य तक आसानी से पहुंच सकते हैं। विकेट यहाँ पर गिरते हैं तो मुश्किल में आ सकती है। और फिर एक बार कलय का इस्तेमाल यहाँ पर गैप और पीछे फील्डर जो है प्रयास जरूर, लेकिन यहां पर पैरों का इस्तेमाल जरूर किया था, बाउंड्री नहीं रोक सके और वेलकम बाउंड्री। थोड़ा सा प्रेशर यहां पर बना था, आखिरी गेंद थी और इस आखिरी गेंद पर ये चौका मिला और इसी के साथ 92 पर पहुंचा स्कोर 3 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। आर्यन कुटकर पर जिम्मेदारी है, बॉलिंग मार्क पर है 11वीं ओवर प्रगति पर और 92 लगे हैं बोर्ड पर 3 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। समर्थ और अनिकेत यहां पर बैटिंग की कमान संभाली और अनिकेत 44 रन बना चुके हैं, 6 रन मात्र दूर अपने इस अर्धशतक से। और बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट, वहां पर पीछे डीप में खिलाड़ी मौजूद, जब तक खिलाड़ी यहां पर फील्ड करता 1 रन दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया और अब स्ट्राइक दी है अनिकेत को, तो 6 रन दूर अपने इस अर्धशतक से। देखते हैं ये अर्धशतक जो है किस तरह से आता है। हालांकि यहां पर बहुत ही बढ़िया पारी, जल्दी ही विकेट खोए थे, उसके बाद पारी को यहां पर संभाला है अनिकेत और समर्थ ने। फिर एक बार यहां पर कट करने की कोशिश थी, थर्ड मैन की दिशा में बॉल को भेजकर यहां पर रन अर्जित करना चाहते थे, लेकिन बहुत ही बढ़िया गति के साथ की गई गेंद आर्यन द्वारा, डॉट गेंद यहां पर और 93 पर रुका हुआ स्कोर 3 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। अनिकेत बहुत ही बढ़िया यहां पर बैटिंग, 44 पर पहुंच गए हैं व्यक्तिगत स्कोर पर। इस बार बहुत ही बढ़िया यॉर्कर लाइन गेंद थी, कोई मौका नहीं बड़ा हिट खेलने का, तो और एक डॉट गेंद यहां पर आर्यन की इस ओवर में अब तक बल्लेबाजों को खामोश रखने में कामयाबी मिली है। केवल 1 ही रन इस ओवर में अब तक आया है और 2 गेंदें लगातार डॉट। यहां पर स्कोर जो है बहुत ही बढ़िया है, रन रेट बहुत ही बढ़िया, हेल्दी रन रेट, लगभग 9 रन प्रति ओवर की रन गति से साई बाबा अमोना चल रहे हैं। इस बार बढ़िया शॉट है, वहां पर मिड विकेट क्षेत्र में खिलाड़ी मौजूद, केवल 1 ही रन मिलेगा और इस 1 रन की बदौलत 45 व्यक्तिगत स्कोर पर केवल 5 ही रन दूर अपने इस अर्धशतक से अनिकेत। लेकिन इस बार स्ट्राइक पर होंगे समर्थ, जिन्होंने बहुत ही बढ़िया अब तक 14 रनों की पारी खेली है और बहुत ही बढ़िया साथ निभाया है अनिकेत का। शॉर्ट ऑफ लाइन गेंद, हवा में जरूर गेंद, लेकिन वहां पर फील्डर से बहुत दूर पीछे फील्डर था, लॉन्ग ऑफर और जब तक फील्डर फील्ड करता 1 रन यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया। और अब फिर एक बार होंगे अनिकेत स्ट्राइक पर, 5 रन दूर अपने इस अर्धशतक से। तो अर्धशतक किस तरह से आता है देखते हैं आने वाले इन गेंदों में। इस बार बहुत ही बढ़िया यहां पर गेंद और उतनी अच्छी शॉट, लॉन्ग ऑफ पर खिलाड़ी मौजूद, खिलाड़ी जब तक फील्ड करता 1 रन दौड़कर यहां पर कंप्लीट किया। तो यहां पर जो बॉलिंग बहुत ही बढ़िया हो रही है, सम्मानजनक तरीके से खेलकर 1-1 2-2 रन बटोर रहे हैं। उसी के साथ 11 ओवर का खेल समाप्त, स्कोर बना है 96 3 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। डीजे गोल्डन ओवर रहेगी 12वीं ओवर। हरी मामल के कंधों पर ये जिम्मेदारी की इस गोल्डन ओवर में कम से कम रन यहाँ पर दे। यहाँ पर जो बल्लेबाज अनिकेत और समर्थ जो है उन्हें यहाँ पर जल्दबाजी करने की जरूरत नहीं, क्योंकि आसान सा यहाँ पर जो लक्ष्य जो है आसानी से धीरे धीरे बढ़ रहे हैं। अगर रन बढ़ाने की कोशिश अगर यहाँ की और विकेट गिरे तो मुश्किल में यहाँ पर आ सकती है। तो यहाँ पर गोल्डन ओवर की शुरुआत हरी मामल। बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट, लेकिन यहाँ पर 50 बहुत ही बढ़िया स्टाइल से यहाँ पर कंप्लीट किया। बल्ला उठा सकते हैं अनिकेत और इस चौके के साथ करारा शॉट। गोल्डन ओवर में ये गोल्डन चौका आता हुआ 50 का आंकड़ा यहाँ पर वेल प्लेड। बहुत ही बढ़िया पारी, प्रेशर में थे, विकेट्स जल्दी गिरे थे, लेकिन उसके बाद एक बहुत ही बढ़िया संभल कर खेली हुई पारी और उसका नतीजा ये 50 रन बहुत ही बढ़िया तरीके से यहाँ पर कंप्लीट किए। और एक शॉट वहां पर गैप में, क्या देखते हैं कहां तक जाता है, और एक चौका। और पिछली गेंद पर जो चौका मिला था उसी के साथ 100 रन पूरे किए थे और इस चौके के मिलाकर 104। तो यहां पर बहुत ही बढ़िया गोल्डन ओवर जो है साई बाबा अमोना के हित में जाते हुए 2 चौके ऑलरेडी इस गोल्डन ओवर में आ चुके हैं और जितने भी रन इस गोल्डन ओवर में आएंगे डबल हो जाएंगे। तो ये रूल, एक नया रूल जो है यहाँ पर सांगेम क्रिकेटर्स ने अप्लाई किया है। टूर्नामेंट में हर साल अलग अलग रूल्स होते हैं और गोल्डन ओवर का यहाँ पर पूरा फायदा मिलता हुआ साई बाबा अमोना को। इस बार बहुत ही बढ़िया पंच किया, पीछे फील्डर मौजूद डिप में, जब तक फील्डर फील्ड करता है 1 रन कंप्लीट, दूसरा रन। जी हाँ, यहाँ पर ऐसे विकेट नहीं देना चाहेंगे अनिकेत, क्योंकि ऑलरेडी 9 रन इस 3 गेंदों में आ चुके हैं। गोल्डन ओवर जो है पूरे साई बाबा अमोना के हित में जा रही है। केवल ये मैच जो है सिर्फ विकेट से यहां पर जीत से रोक सकते हैं साई बाबा अमोना को। इस बार बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट, कैच हो सकती है और ये यहां पर स्टनिंग कैच, बहुत ही बढ़िया डाइव लगाई। जी नहीं, एम्पायर के इशारे का इंतजार रहेगा। जी नहीं, हाथ से चिटकी, लेकिन प्रयास के यहां पर 100 मार्क्स देने होंगे। बहुत ही बढ़िया वहां पर डाइव लगाई थी आर्यन खुटकर, एक टैलेंटेड होनहार यंग क्रिकेटर जिन्होंने बढ़िया प्रयास किए थे। लगता था यहां से कि कैच पकड़ी, लेकिन ऐन वक्त पर हाथ से छूटी। फिर एक बार करारा शॉट लगाने की कोशिश, मिड विकेट क्षेत्र में खिलाड़ी मौजूद, एक रन, दूसरे रन की यहाँ पर कोशिश। अगर ये रन लेते तो जरूर मुश्किल में पड़ सकते थे, मना किया बैट्समैन ने। और ये विकेट यहाँ पर अगर गिरते हैं तो पूरा प्रेशर जो है वापस साई बाबा अमोना के पास आ जाएगा, क्योंकि अब हेल्दी रन रेट के साथ आगे बढ़ रहे, लगभग 9 रन प्रति ओवर की रन गति से साई बाबा अमोना आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। शॉर्ट ऑफ लेन गेंद हल्के हाथों से खेला, 1 रन वहां पर कवर्स में फील्डर मौजूद, जब तक फील्डर फील्ड करता 1 रन यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया। और उसी के साथ 12 ओवरों का एक खेल समाप्त हुआ है और देखेंगे 12 रन आए थे इस गोल्डन ओवर में और 12 और 12 मिलाकर 24। तो बहुत ही बढ़िया प्रोडक्टिव रही है ओवर। 24 रन इस ओवर में कुल जितने भी रन आते हैं इस गोल्डन ओवर में डबल हो जाते हैं और उसी के बदौलत 12 रन बने थे और 12 मिलाकर 24 रन और कुल स्कोर जो है हुआ है 120। डीजे डीजे अब 8 ओवर बाकी इसके बाद और केवल 36 रन चाहिए यहां पर इस मैच को जीतकर अगले राउंड में प्रवेश करने के लिए। तो बहुत ही बढ़िया पारी, सूझबूझ भरी पारी अनिकेत की 56 पर निजी स्कोर पर खेल रही है और उसे बहुत ही बढ़िया साथ मिला समर्थ का। तो दोनों में ही बहुत ही बढ़िया अब तक पार्टनरशिप चल रही है और ये पार्टनरशिप इसी तरह से चलती रही तो इस मैच को आसानी से अपने कब्जे में कर लेगी साई बाबा अमोना। बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट, लेकिन पीछे फील्डर मौजूद, डीप में एक ही रन मिलेगा। तो सूझबूझ भरी यहाँ पर पारी, रिस्क नहीं लेना चाहते, केवल एक एक दो दो करके यहाँ पर स्कोर को आगे बढ़ाने की कोशिश, और बहुत ही अच्छे विचार, अच्छी सोच की यहाँ पर रिस्क नहीं लेना है, केवल जब जब गेंदें खराब मिलेगी वही गेंदें जो है बाउंड्री के पार जाएगी, वरना एक एक दो दो रन से संतुष्टि। फिर एक बार शॉट लेन गेंद, लेकिन करारा शॉट, और ये गेंद जाएगी सीमा रेखा के बाहर 4 रनों के लिए। थोड़ी सी शॉर्ट ऑफ लेंथ गेंद थी और उस पर करारा प्रहार किया और गेंद को भेजा बाउंड्री लाइन के बाहर चौके के लिए। तो आर्यन खुटकर यहां पर बॉलिंग मार्क पर, एक यंग टैलेंटेड होनहार क्रिकेटर, ऑलराउंडर, लेकिन इस मैच में यहां पर जो रन जो है बहुत कम बने थे, उसी की बदौलत साई बाबा अमोना धीरे धीरे अपने लक्ष्य की ओर बढ़ते हुए। इस बार फिर एक बार अच्छी शॉट, लेकिन पीछे फील्डर मौजूद, केवल एक ही रन यहां पर मिलेगा। दूसरे रन की कोशिश जरूर की थी, लेकिन ऐसे यहां पर विकेट नहीं खोना चाहेंगे। दोनों ही बैट्समैन सेट हो चुके हैं और सिर्फ इस पारी को आगे बढ़ाना है। केवल 30 रन इसके बाद चाहिए। स्कोर बराबर लगे है 126, 3 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। इस बार पॉइंट की दिशा में खेली, वहां पर पीछे फील्डर मौजूद और बाउंड्री लाइन पर प्रयास तो यहां पर जरूर किया था, लेकिन बॉल को रोक नहीं पाए और एक बाउंड्री यहां पर आती हुई। तो पहले गेंद पर एक बाउंड्री आई थी आर्यन खुटकर की, दूसरी बाउंड्री इस ओवर में आती हुई और 130 पर पहुंचा है इस बाउंड्री की मदद से। इस बार ये बाउंड्री आई थी समर्थ के बल्ले से, तो समर्थ में इस पार्टी में जुड़ते हुए 130 लगे हैं बोर्ड पर 3 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। और ये हवा में गेंद, वहां पर पीछे फील्डर मौजूद, लेकिन फील्डर से बहुत दूर। जब तक कि फील्डर फील्ड करता, एक रन यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया और थोड़ी सी यहां पर अड़बड़ाहट, गेंद पकड़ नहीं पाए आर्यन, लेकिन पीछे बैकअप बहुत बढ़िया, एक ही रन से यहां पर संतुष्टि। 131 पर लगे हैं बोर्ड पर 3 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। फिर एक बार शॉट ऑफ लेंथ गेंद मिड विकेट क्षेत्र में खेली, वहां पर फील्डर मौजूद, एक ही रन मिलेगा और इस एक रन की बदौलत यहां पर 13 ओवरों का खेल समाप्त। 132 लगे हैं बोर्ड पर 3 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। डीजे तेरह ओवरों का खेल समाप्त हुआ है और 132 लगे हैं बोर्ड पर और 24 रन चाहे इस मैच को जीतकर अगले राउंड में प्रवेश करने के लिए साई बाबा अमोना को। मोहित है बॉलिंग मार्क पर और पहली गेंद यहां पर कवर समय से फील्डर आकर इस गेंद को रोका और एक रन यहां पर मिल सकता था अगर थोड़ी सी इधर उधर गेंद होती, लेकिन रन की इस आशंका को समाप्त किया है। पहली गेंद डॉट गेंद यहां पर मोहित की। 14वीं ओवर इन प्रोग्रेस। इस बार बड़ा हिट खेलने की कोशिश आई नहीं जिस तरह से चाहते थे, लेकिन फिर भी एक रन यहां पर जरूर मिलेगा और 134 इस एक रन को जोड़कर और इसके बाद 23 रन 133 3 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। इस बार रक्षात्मक तरीके से खेला और अपने ही फॉलो थ्रू में अच्छी फील्डिंग, रन यहाँ नहीं मिलेगा तो आराम से यहाँ पर दोनों ही बैट्समैन जो है रन बना रहे हैं जब जब मौके मिले हैं। पिछले ओवर में देखे थे हमने 2 बड़े करारे शॉट लगाए थे, चौके अर्जित किए थे। इस बार हल्के हाथों से खेला, वहां पर फील्डर जरूर मौजूद कवर्स में, लेकिन आसानी से ये रन कंप्लीट किया और 134 इस एक रन को जोड़कर। तो अनिकेत और समर्थ ने इस मैच को बहुत ही बढ़िया तरीके से आगे लेकर आए हैं, हल्के हाथों से खेलकर 1-1-2 रन यहां पर बटोर कर रन गति को आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं। इस बार फ्लिक की कलयों का बहुत ही बढ़िया इस्तेमाल, 1 रन कंप्लीट, दूसरा रन जी नहीं लेंगे, रिस्क नहीं लेना चाहते हैं तो सूझबूझ भरी यहाँ पर पारिस हल्का सा यहाँ पर ग्लाइड किया गेंद को लेग साइड की दिशा में, स्क्वायर लेग की दिशा में और 1 रन यहाँ पर अर्जित किया। तो लगभग 10 रन प्रति ओवर की रन गति से यहाँ पर मैच आगे बढ़ रही है और केवल 3.5 रन प्रति ओवर की रन गति चाहिए। इस बार बड़ा हिट लगाने की कोशिश, लेकिन गेंद गई लेग स्टंप के बाहर, वाइड का इशारा आता हुआ एम्पायर द्वारा, एक अतिरिक्त रन इस टोटल में जुड़ता हुआ। 136 इस रन को जोड़कर कुल स्कोर बना है। इस बार हल्के हाथों से खेला, पुश किया, लेकिन इस बार रन नहीं मिलेगा और उसी के साथ यहां पर 14 ओवरों का खेल समाप्त। 136 लगे हैं बोर्ड पर 3 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। थैंक यू डीजे। अब 2 ओवरों का ये मैंडेटरी पावर प्ले रहेगा, बैटिंग पावर प्ले। यहां पर पहली गेंद, खलाइयों का बहुत ही बढ़िया इस्तेमाल, डाइव लगाई थी हालांकि वहां पर फील्डर ने, लेकिन हाथ में लगी थी गेंद, कैच यहां पर मिस कर बैठे। ऐसी गलती करने की यहां पर जरूरत नहीं है क्योंकि केवल इसके बाद 19 रन चाहिए इस मैच को जीतने के लिए और लास्ट फ्री हिट इस मैच का लेना चाहते हैं समर्थ। बॉलिंग मार्क पर है परिणाम। इस पावर प्ले के ओवर में ये फ्री हिट लिया है, देखते हैं इस फ्री हिट में कितने रन बटोर पाते हैं। आखिरी फ्री हिट इस ओवर का और बड़ा हिट, लेकिन कनेक्शन उतना अच्छा नहीं। बड़ा हिट लगाने की कोशिश, वहां पर फील्डर मौजूद लॉन्ग ऑन पर, केवल 1 ही रन, जितने रन बटोरना यहां पर चाहते थे इस फ्री हिट पर उतने नहीं बटोर पाए। लेकिन यहां पर जरूरत भी नहीं है कि चौके और छक्के आए, केवल 1-1, 2-2 रन से भी इस मैच तक आसानी से पहुंचा जा सकता है। इस बार कदमों का इस्तेमाल जरूर किया था, लेकिन वाइड का इशारा आता हुआ बाही खोले अंपायर ने और 1 रन यहां पर, आसान रन ये टीम के लिए यहां पर देते हुए साई बाबा अमोना को काले वॉरियर्स। फिर एक बार यहां पर कदमों का इस्तेमाल और एक कैच यहां पर अपने ही फॉलो थ्रू में, लेकिन ऐसे कैचेस जो है स्टक होते हैं हाथ में, क्योंकि बॉलर जो है अपने रनअप में होता है, हाथ में आए तो आए, लेकिन प्रयास यहां पर जरूर किया था, हाथ में ये चिपकी नहीं, हाथ से छिटकी गेंद। इस बार गेंद जो है फाइनली की दिशा में खेलना चाहते थे, लेकिन आई नहीं बल्ले पर जैसे चाहते थे और एक डॉट गेंद यहां पर। तो इसके बाद 17 रन चाहिए इस मैच को जीतने के लिए और इस ओवर के बाद 5 ओवरों का खेल रहेगा। फिर एक बार फाइनल की दिशा में जाती हुई गेंद, एक रन यहां पर मिलेगा। इंतजार रहेगा एम्पायर के इशारे का, जहां कोई इशारा नहीं, मतलब बल्ले से लगकर ये गेंद गई थी और एक रन यहां पर जुड़ता हुआ। वन 140 लगे हैं बोर्ड पर 3 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। अनिकेत अपने निजी 66 पर पहुंचा है। स्कोर बहुत ही बढ़िया पारी अनिकेत के बल्ले से। इस बार कदमों का इस्तेमाल और पूरे 6 रन यहां पर मिलते हुए। बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट, आगे आए, कदमों का इस्तेमाल किया, बॉल के पिच तक पहुंचे और गेंद को भेजा बाउंड्री लाइन के बाहर। उसी के साथ 15 ओवरों का खेल यहां पर समाप्त होता है और 146 लगे हैं बोर्ड पर 3 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। बॉलिंग अटैक पर मंथन खुटकर को लाए गए हैं और 5 ओवरों का खेल बाकी इसके बाद, लेकिन केवल 10 ही रन चाहिए इस मैच को जीतने के लिए साई बाबा अमोना को और अगले राउंड में प्रवेश करने के लिए। मंथन खुटकर ने अब तक बढ़िया बॉलिंग की है, एक विकेट भी उसके नाम रही है, लेकिन बाकी बॉलरों से इतना साथ नहीं रहा। केवल 3 विकेट गिरे थे, लेकिन उसके बाद जो पार्टनरशिप हुई, इस बार वहां पर पॉइंट पर फील्डर मौजूद है। एक रन यहां पर अगर डायरेक्ट हिट होती तो यहां पर मुश्किल में पड़ सकते थे, लेकिन आसानी से एक रन यहां पर कंप्लीट किया। 147 पर पहुंचे इस एक रन के बाद और केवल 9 ही रन चाहिए इस मैच को जीतने के लिए। तो देखते हैं कहां तक ये मैच जाता है, कितने गेंदे इस 9 रन को बनाने के लेते हैं समर्थ और अनिकेत। मंथन खुटकर यहां पर हल्के हाथों से खेला, जानते हैं बैट्समैन की रिस्क लेने की यहां पर जरूरत नहीं। दोनों ही अनबिटन नॉट आउट यहां इस मैच को समाप्त करना चाहते हैं। उसी की बदौलत एक रन यहां पर समर्थ ने लिया और स्ट्राइक दिया अपने पार्टनर को और इसके बाद केवल 8 ही रन चाहिए इस मैच को जीतकर अगले राउंड में प्रवेश करने के लिए। और इस बार दिशा से भटके मंथन खुटकर वाइड का इशारा आता हुआ और आसानी से यहां पर रन देते हुए, आसान रन ये वाइड के रूप में 22 के रूप में, और 149 इस एक रन को जोड़कर केवल 7 रन चाहिए इस मैच को अब जीतने के लिए। ये बहुत ही करारा शॉट, वहां पर फील्डर जरूर मौजूद था लेकिन उससे दूर और बहुत ही करारा बॉलर के सर के ऊपर से मारा गया ये छक्का और इसी के बदौलत स्कोर लेवल केवल 1 ही रन है। इसके बाद चाहे देखते हैं कि इसी ओवर में मैच समाप्त होती है या अगले ओवर तक जाते हैं। बहुत ही बढ़िया करारा शॉट अनिकेत और उसी की बदौलत 73 व्यक्तिगत स्कोर पर पहुंचे हैं अनिकेत। इस बार बहुत ही बढ़िया हल्के हाथों से खेला, यहाँ पर रन लेना चाहते थे, इस मैच को समाप्त करना चाहते थे, लेकिन वहां पर मिस फील्ड और उसी की बदौलत एक रन यहां पर अर्जित किया और इसी के साथ साई बाबा अमोना ने ये मैच जो है बहुत ही आसानी से जीत ली है। 16वें ओवर 15 ओवर और 4 गेंदों में ये मैच जीत ली है। तो उसके बाद 4 ओवर बाकी थे, लेकिन बहुत ही बढ़िया बैटिंग का मुजाहरा, समर्थ 32 रन बनाए और जो पारी यहां पर रही बहुत ही बढ़िया। अनिकेत परब की कुल 76 बहुत ही बढ़िया पारी इंपॉर्टेंट जब विकेट गिरे थे तब आए थे और उसके बाद जिस तरह की पार्टनरशिप या जिस तरह की पारी मैच विनिंग पारी आई अनिकेत परब के बल्ले से 74 गोल स्कोर बनाए हैं व्यक्तिगत अनिकेत ने। और आगे का प्रेजेंटेशन जो है करेंगे अंग्रेजी में सागर गोसावी।
So as the handshakes are on, so first I would like to request the captain of Kalay Warriors to kindly join me at the presentation arena. Just have a chat. And we have the guest for the presentation area, Chirag Moraskar, will be joining at the presentation area in a short to give away the Man of the Match trophy. So meanwhile, first of all, I'm calling, and here we have the captain of Kalay Warriors, Manthan Kutkar. Manthan, straight away, simple question, what went wrong?
Just early wickets had fallen in the power play, 3 wickets, so that match just couldn't go ahead target.
And a lot of expectations were, especially from your brother, then the outstation player, both the outstation player were playing for you. But one thing, I was literally surprised because I've seen Hari, he normally opens the inning. So what actually went in your mind to keep him down the order?
Actually, he said he'll play as the one-down batsman, so I said to Aryan, just open the inning with a pause. That's it.
Okay, different captain, different strategies. Nonetheless, hard luck for you and wish you best luck in the rest of the year. So many tournaments up to happen. Hard luck. So that was the captain of Kalay Warriors. Now requesting the captain of winning team, Kishore Sinari, the captain of Sai Baba Amona, smiling face as ever. So Kishore, a good toss to win.
The toss was crucial, and it was a good to win. If they also won, they used to field first.
Definitely, because a lot of moisture was there and initially it helped your bowlers. So which are the areas you would like to improve as you will be playing against the good teams in the quarterfinals?
First of all, fielding should be improved, and our spinner should bowl very slow. They should take the advantage of the pitch. In both the two regions, if we improve, we will be done well.
So in this meantime, you have already told the strategies to the opponent team which you are going to apply. But nonetheless, you have to adjust as per the situation, as per the behavior and the nature of the pitch. Anyways, congratulations for winning the first match of the tournament. Meanwhile, I would like to request the guest of honor for the presentation area to give away the Man of the Match trophy. I would like to call upon Chirag Moraskar, the proprietor of Madira Wines, will be doing the honors. And the match referee Tushar Karmarkar will be handing over the trophy and the gift that will be awarded to the man of the match. So you can join me at the presentation area. And soon the man of the match will be declared as the sweet trophy is about to reach. So meanwhile, the unanimous decision and the player who has already written his name on the Man of the Match trophy courtesy of good bowling, has taken a wicket and done the much of the scoring in the run chase. I don't think I have to take that name. Mr. Parab, kindly come and collect your Man of the Match trophy. But before you could collect, just a word with me. Run chase सुरू आशिल्ली 156 टार्गेट इजी नाशिल्लो ह्या विकेटीर कित्याक चवथी मॅच आसा त्या विकेटीचेर आज विकेटूय आमी पळयल्या स्टार्टींग मातसो डीव आशिल्लो पूण सेकंड इनिंग जेन्ना प्रोग्रेस जाली विकेट मातशी स्लो आशिल्ली सो तुजे तकलेन कितें चलतालें जेन्ना तूं 1 डावन नंबर 3 बॅटिंगेक गेल्लो तेन्ना इनिंग कशी व्हरपाची
हांव फक्त सिंगल आनी डबल ट्राय करतालो काडपाक लूज बॉल बॉलर घालता जाल्यार बाउंड्री काउंट करपाक ट्राय करतालो कित्याक ऑलरेडी एक विकेट पडलेली आनी पार्टनरशीप एक जाय आसली सो हांव फोकस म्हजो तोच आसलो की सिंगल डबल काडून गेम फुडें व्हरतलो
आनी अशें ह्या मोठ्या टुर्नामेंटान खेळटा तेन्ना मातसो तरी प्रेशर आसतलो सो तुवें तो प्रेशर कसो ओडून घेतलो आनी इजी तुवें जी क्रिकेट खेळ्ळ्या ती आमकां पळोवपाक सामकी इजी दिसली एलिगंट दिसली सो कसो तुवें तो प्रेशर ओडून घेतलो
म्हाजें एक हांगा ड्रीम आसलें की मॅन ऑफ द मॅच एक गावचें म्हणून कित्याक टुर्नामेंट एक मातसो मोठो टुर्नामेंट एक हांगा सो लास्ट 2 years हांव खेळटालो हांगा पूण म्हाजे कडेन एकूय इनिंग अशी जावंक नासली पूण हांवें एक टार्गेट केल्लो की आयज हांव सेन्सिबल खेळोन गेम फुडें व्हरतलो आनी एक बरी इनिंग खेळटलो आनी आमच्या टिमीक जिखून दितलो हीच म्हाजी एक ट्राय आसली
Very good, and definitely तुझो confidence आता खूब high आसा. Best of luck in the coming matches. Now you can receive the Man of the Match trophy from the guest today at the presentation area, Chirag Moraskar, the proprietor of Madira Wines. That's all from the presentation area. We'll see you in the second half of the day. The match going to be played between Shirgaon Crickters versus Gajant Lakshmi. Till then, it's over and out. See you later after the lunch break.